Hey, what's up guys, VazQ here, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be taking on Red Zone Kai. I don't even know what to really call this. It's just like the Red Zone I guess. Redo, revise, Red Zone Kai, who knows, but we're going to be doing this, and we're going to take on stage 1. And we're just gonna go ahead and jump in with this team. I do know the bosses, but I don't know. The only thing I do know is Omega. The Omega fight is gonna be pretty long, that's for sure. But we're not gonna do that right now. We're doing the first stage, so let's just jump right in. Okay, so we are going up against Logic right now, and also something had happened where the usual app that I use to like cast my phone onto my PC, it broke. So I tried getting it again, like re-downloading it, and for some reason it's not working. So I'm using a new application right now. And so far so good. It seems pretty good. If the quality of the game looks lower, I apologize. I will eventually get a cable for it so that it's like all good and everything, but this is the best I can do right now. So. And okay, so we got 4 rivers right here. Alright, so we're going up against Logic. Yeah, we can just do this. So, I doubt Logic is going to be very terrifying, but, you know. We are going to be... I do know the final boss for this is going to be Grade 8 Baby, so we'll... Like, it's Grade 8 Baby, and then the next fight will be against Super 17, and then Omega. So... you know, the revised or Red Zone 3 or whatever, like all the like the 2 new events for Supreme Magnificent Battle and then Red Zone, it's only 3 stages, and they condensed it so that like you fight pretty much all of the fights into those, like they just condense it into 3 fights, 3 stages. So I don't know. I think that's nice. I mean, they basically like increased the difficulty a little bit for it, but like I do know that the Omega fight's gonna be a little bit annoying because now instead of like the old way where it's like locking and all that stuff and sealing and all that, I do know that the Omega fight has, you know, bombs, has minus key and everything, so those are mechanics of the new age, and it is annoying, that's for sure, but it's whatever, man. You know, we will prevail eventually once we like actually do the event, so you know. But for now, we're gonna beat up Logic, we're gonna beat up I think Lud. Is it Lud and then Rodo and then Grade 8 Baby? I think those are the fights. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna assume that that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, we just rotate off Gogeta, right? Get the 4 rainbows. Get Twinkle Key. We get Twinkle Key as well from Gogeta. I don't know. What, like, I feel like you can have... There's a lot of characters that I would like to have on main rotation, but like... I mean, I'm just gonna have these guys stacking, and then the 8th anniversary characters are gonna be stacking with the damage reduction and stuff. Gogeta right now, the fact that I'm rotating off Gogeta, he's just a floater, but like he's very strong. And is still strong, but she's gonna be a floater. And then the blues are gonna be floaters as well. Like, I don't know, there's just a lot of good characters. I feel like once these guys are fully built up, I could definitely float them for sure, and then maybe replace them with the blues. But for the most part, I think I would just rotate off the tag Super Saiyan 4s eventually, because like they'll be stacking, but like they don't have the full rainbows that they'll be getting unless Pan's on rotation. So I think it's fine if I just rotate them off next time. Like when we come back to this rotation, we'll have Pan, but I could always just rotate them off as soon as it looks like I'm not gonna be able to get all my rainbows, so they can't be in slot 1. But by the time, I don't know, if it's especially a super long fight, I feel like even 3 rainbows would be enough, maybe if they stacked enough, but we'll see. For something like this, yeah, that's literally what I was just saying. I'm just gonna do this. Will I be able to get 24 Keto? I cannot, because orbs just suck. Okay, so we'll just do that. That's fine. I feel like it's better to have the blues with the 8th GT duo, like the 8th anniversary GT duo, just because they have, yeah, they're guarding, but like the Z duo, they're already stacking defense. So like, I don't think they need a defensive buff, but also, I think, oh, countdown, but also, I think the defensive buff from that the blues give on their 18P, I think it's way more beneficial for a character that doesn't stack defense, and only like once they like right now they're in slot 2, slot 3, whatever. The GT duo, they don't have their extra damage reduction. Once they super and all that, like they build up damage reduction, but it's not a lot, right? So I feel like having the blues defensive support helps out quite a bit for a character that has a fixed amount of damage reduction. I don't know. I feel like that it's a lot better like that, but it definitely is good to have the GT links. But I mean, that's why we also have Gogeta and stuff, right? Like Gogeta is good and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whatever. But yeah, we're all going against Slut though. I don't know what he really does here though. Doesn't look like we have a lot of orbs though, but I am gonna keep Pan in slot 1 right now though, since she does have a chance to like dodge and sit. And I guess, wow, you can't even get 24 D with these guys either. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Supers for 1.7 and we die. Okay. Well, that's whatever. What is that? Is that a mission? No, I just got a random mission done. Okay. We're gonna jump right back in. Whatever. I thought Pan would be able to dodge, but because it was like a countdown. But it's whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna rotate off the Z-Duo. It's fine. Okay, that's what Pan should have done. You know, against Lud. But that's okay. It's fine. It's not like we wasted like 10 minutes already. Just to die. But it's fine. Okay, so we're just gonna I'm just gonna do what I was saying I was gonna do. So next turn I'll rotate off the GT duo as well. But then we just have the blues with the GT duo. But right now, when we come back to this rotation, we'll have Vegeta, and he'll have a whole bunch of rainbow orbs because Pan's on rotation as well. And these guys can, and it gets fine to float them off right now. Like by the time we see them, like they'll have like pretty decent defense as well. And I'll have them in slot 2 anyways, so they will be able to just keep on stacking. I like that they, like, okay, so now that we have like a new application, I guess, to go through this, because I was thinking, I was like, damn, I'm not going to be able to purchase a wire until much later into the month. So like, by the time I'm able to purchase it and then it arrives here, I was thinking, I was like, are all these like the celebrations gonna be over by then? We're already near the end of the celebration soon, so I gotta do the limited showcases for these characters as well, limited buffs for some of these characters. Like I'm definitely gonna have to be doing that. I think I can. It's kind of hard to not hold back Gogeta, so I mean that is 4 rainbows, okay. And I guess I could just keep them on rotation right now, because I don't think the 4s are gonna beat them, but at least we'll be able to. Like, yeah, I'll just do this. That's fine. That's fine. Got an EX Super. That's nice. But yeah, so I was thinking, I have a lot of showcases to do. Right now, I just want to focus on doing all the fights for the new content and stuff, and then do the showcases. So today and then tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be like, recording a lot. But, you know, it's very early in the morning right now, and I want to like record the rest of the red zone as much as I can, and then I'll just take a break and then come back and do the Supreme Magnificent battles, and then maybe tomorrow we can start doing showcases. Well, I mean, by the time you guys are seeing the showcases and all the other videos, it's gonna be like much later, right? Yeah, we really end up getting 1 stack of these guys, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll end up seeing a lot of the other showcases by the end of the celebration. Like probably by the time we already like see info on the next Dokkan Fest, which is, it might actually be a Dokkan Fest Agora, maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. I can do that. I get 4. That's 3. 3. 3. Guess it doesn't really matter because he doesn't really attack. So I guess he does a countdown. So it says, so he has a countdown. So turn 1 he does nothing, and then turn 2 he does a super strong super, I guess. So I don't really have, honestly, I don't really have a character that can do something for me next turn. I don't have a good slot 1 next turn. I would probably have to swap into Goku and go for the, I believe it's the 50% dodge potentially. Because if he's hitting hard, I'm not going to, like, I'm obviously not gonna like have the Spirit Bomb characters try to tank that. No way. Like, yeah, I mean, the Z duo, they guard they get damage reduction on that slot 1 as well, I think. And then if not, then they also have the chance to dodge super attacks. So there's that. I could do that, but do I want to? Do I want to risk the dodge? I mean, either way, it's going to be dodge or die, right? Well, I could immediately punt them into it with standby. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Give us some good orbs. 7. Right there. Okay. And then we can do this. All 4. It doesn't matter. Then we just do this. Okay, so then we definitely survive this then, right? Yeah. But they got the 7 orbs now, so they'll be able to fully crit by the time they drop the spirit bomb. Okay, I don't know. I was trying to like turn on the audio real quick, but it's not working. But it's okay. Okay, so yeah, it is Rodo. 50% defense. Okay. Damn. I guess I could do that. Do I just do this? No. Oh. I'm gonna trust Gogeta. And then it doesn't even matter because, like, bro, what are these orbs? Can I do this? It gives me more orbs. That's even worse, bro. I really don't. That's something I really despise about these guys. I'm not gonna restart the app. I don't care that I wasted the orb changing. I really don't care. I couldn't care less. Like, that is really annoying that they don't create rainbow orbs. They should always create rainbow orbs for every turn. What it should be is like on their first arrival, they double orb change to rainbow, like they double orb change, and then it's a one-time thing. And then by turn 3, when you see them again, they only change 1 orb to rainbow. Like, why? Why couldn't they have given us normal orb changing from them? It makes no sense whatsoever. It legit ruins my rotation, and then also it just ruins the field in general, because like look at all those end orbs that I can't even get because they can't create orbs. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I love this team, I love the unit, but that is just one thing that I can't get past. Like, come on. Like, the orb changing, it should always be a thing. Like, they should not restrict rainbow orb changing for a one-time thing. A one-turn thing. Like, come on, man. Come on. And then he supers. So I have way less damage reduction. I could easily tank that for double digits if I'm able to change orbs. But, of course not. Let's just try to get as much orbs as we can. We got double 9s actually, that's really good. And then we just get 7 right here. These guys should be good too. Pan at the end should be good as well. Hopefully. She does have the unit super attack, so I believe she raises up her defense. Is it just her defense or is it just attack? I don't know. We're going to be doing these. Once we do these showcases, we'll know a little bit more about them. Or we'll remember what they do during their showcases. But like using them regularly, like, I don't know. I just cannot. Like, for some reason, I cannot retain 100% of the information that I receive from this game. So, like, if I read the passive, like, I know what they do. I understand what they do. But then, like, maybe the next day or, like, the next fight or something, like, it could be even within the same day. That I just don't remember exactly what they do, but I have a rough idea of what they do. I'm like, yeah, Pan has damage reduction before getting hit. She has like 80% dodge. Like, I guess before getting hit as well, but you know, like, I don't know. It's really dumb. Do this, do that, and let's just create as many orbs as we can from here. Like that. I don't think the GT Duo got hit enough. Because if we did, then I could just go into the active and try to juice up the Spirit Bomb, but we'll see. We'll see. We could potentially drop, honestly, I guess all 3 Spirit Bombs, right? That confused me for a second. Hold up. I thought he had still a health bar, but for some reason he didn't. Okay, so what do? You get stronger each turn. You have AoEs. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty much the same stuff, and yeah, they don't have the so we don't get the Spirit Bomb. Yeah. Let me do this. I'm gonna drop the Spirit Bomb. They just juice up. I think they only get defense, honestly. But besides doing that, I can do. What's their defense looking at? 2.2. I can give like. That's 4 rainbows right there too. Yeah, so we do this. And then they could potentially hit as well, so then 5 is the max. So we do this. We get 96. So now let's drop the Spirit Bomb. Nice. 2 health bars right there. Now let me do this. Alright, let's see. Double digits, and we got the EX super. Nice. I think after they super, they should definitely be fine. The Zidio at the end, I believe they should be fine though. Especially if they have type advantage. How much is this gonna do? We got the full rainbows. Double digits. Alright. Not bad. And we're at turn 8 right now. So, yeah, these guys are at 86 with the buff. With the support that they're getting. Alright, it really is nice seeing huge, like, attack stats. So I guess by the time when we see this rotation again, so turn 10, we could potentially, if we make it to turn 10, we could potentially just use the other Spirit Bomb and then revive. And probably finish him off with it. But we're doing a lot of damage this turn, so probably we end up just winning next turn after we drop like all of our actives. Yeah, because I think these guys are guaranteed critting right now, right? Is that how it works? Like after they drop the Spirit Bomb, are they guaranteed critting? Just for like this turn at least? Like it would make sense, right? But I guess it makes sense that it's only the 7 orbs is only the critting for the finish effect, which is the Spirit Bomb. But let's see. We have 2 only. That's fine. We'll do this. Do the father son. Huge damage, like always. We can keep them in slot 1. I'm gonna put Pan in slot 3. I'm gonna put Pan in slot 1. I'm gonna use the Dragon Fist. This is pretty much just for maximum output of damage. And we should be able to just beat him here and done. Pan was super. Attack break the first attack. So even if it was super, it doesn't even matter. And then if Gogeta doesn't finish it off, then Vegeta at the end will. So I think that's it then. I mean, we died once because we failed dodge chance, but it's okay though. We definitely made up for it with just this run. Almost 100 mil. And this guy only has 1 dupe, I believe. I could be mistaken actually. But yeah, I mean, I do remember getting really lucky with the GDC banners. I can't wait for the next GDC. Like, anniversary is pretty much over. I can't wait for the next GDC. But yeah, that's baby right there. That's stage 1 versus formidable foes of the universe. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.